From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
After a day in which I got a good sunburn from being outside too long this afternoon, things are still pretty mild. 67 right now in Tulsa, 69 in Dallas, a bit chillier up to the north, as is the case usually this time of year. Still, we do have a cold front boundary right here. That's eventually going to visit green country. It's not going to bring us what you saw up there in Bismarck or Pierre, but it's going to bring some colder weather as it moves down in, and also some rain chances. So here's how that plays out. Tomorrow we're still going to be very warm. That's what that yellow color is. That boundary slides in, we get rain, but notice the colder air pretty much stays to the north. We'll be cooler, but just not cold, I would say. We'll be cloudy, gloomy, with off and on rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and on into Thursday before the main upper level part of this finally pulls out and dries us out. Then we'll get a little bit cooler weather, try to at least sneak close, but we're not going to be horribly cold like we were thinking a few days ago. It looks like most of that's going to stay bottled up here, and we're going to be just a little bit below normal. So that's certainly an improvement, unless you were wanting one last shot of winter. Things could change between now and then, but at least that's the way it looks right now. Then as we head towards Sunday, maybe another weak system moves through some of our other data, not really as much in love with that. Behind that, we could get at least a shot of some colder air. So if that's what you want, maybe early the following week, not this week, but the next one, we could get a taste of that. That's a long way, and this time of year those models are going to flip-flop a lot between now and the time we get to that. All quiet right now. We're talking about temperatures once again 67, south wind at 17, gusting over 20 still, but not as rowdy as it was earlier. We're in the 60s, even still 70 in Stillwater, 61 now in Idabel, 62 out in Buffalo, 67 in Coffeyville and Tyro. It's a nice balmy evening, and then as we look at those max wind gusts today, most of those over 30 miles per hour. Tulsa, one of the stronger ones at 41. So future view overnight keeps us dry. There's that boundary trying to sneak closer tomorrow. 50s to wake up. In the afternoon, 70s, not much cold air initially with the front, but just slightly cooler to the north behind it. Still near 80 to the south. It's going to be a warm day. Tuesday, showers move into the picture. Notice slightly cooler as the front gets a little more pushed through the area. Then it just kind of parks right on top of us. Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much carbon copies, 50s to 60s, and scattered areas of rain and embedded thunder. That finally gets out of here Friday. A little cooler weather with the northwest wind moves in, and then a lot of rain possible for some, especially the southeast third of Oklahoma. We'll likely see some flooding down here with maybe 4+ inches locally. Unfortunately, out west where we really need it, still on the lighter end of the stick when it comes to rainfall. It's like every single system has been like this. Temperatures real warm tomorrow. Then notice we do get cooler weather, but not horribly cold once we get after that. And then going into that following week, we'll stay near to below normal with temperatures. We're also going to stay at least maybe a little wetter than normal the way things look right now. In the meantime, as we head into the overnight hours, 62 at midnight, 58 by the time we wake up tomorrow, and then near 78 tomorrow afternoon. 60s and 50s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with rain a good bit there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Some of that could be on the heavy end of things. And then as we head into next weekend, cooler, but right now not looking overall too bad. At least we'll see how it pans out. A lot of time between now and then. In the meantime, we're going to watch for the potential for heavy rain and flooding through the middle part of the week. That's it for weather. Let's check what's going on in sports.